welcome to another video, and today I just feel like making a tier list on monster ranking since a bunch of monsters just got debuffed and buffed, and Inkfells came out now. It's been a little bit. I think we finally have a consensus of how good Inkfell is. So yeah, let's just start from the bottom, work our way up to the top. I think it's understandable why the mask is at F. It's the speed is terrible. You have to buy it every single time. You can't buy it once and then keep getting it over and over again. You have to keep buying it over and over again, which is so annoying. It's not a good monster. Rosemary and C. Honestly, you can move her back up to B, but I don't think. Maybe after the rework. I think she's getting a rework right now. Maybe after the rework, she can bump up to B, maybe even A. Who knows how good the rework will be. Vapor here might have. Let's see, he kinda got a buff, right? What was his buffs again? His teleportation speed and something else. I don't know if that's really gonna bump him up to an A though. To be totally honest with you, I don't think that's bumping up to an A. Right? I personally don't think so. I don't think that bumps him up to an A. Aoni, I'd say, is still third best because he's pretty balanced. They should never really change Aoni's really his freaking balancing issues, right? That's really great. It's really like his balancing is really great. Fogborn, right, is our fourth worst in the game. He's not the best anymore. He was at the top at one point, but now he's just chilling here. I feel like he needs more of a rework. I don't know what I just did. Oopsies. I feel like he needs more of a rework again before you could really do much. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, just want to push that up. Vito Mimic right here. I think he's a teeny bit worse than Springtrap, but Springtrap honestly isn't terrible right now. He's not the best. He used to be an S tier, obviously, but now, yeah. But Vito Mimic is not terrible, honestly. I know people that put him in S tier, but I don't think he's that good. He's not terrible though. He's definitely like the fifth worst. But it's not a bad thing. You could definitely wipe out a server. Springtrap next. He's just a little slow. He kind of rides on his phantom steps or whatever they're called to get people. So yeah, I would kind of rank him right here for now. I feel like he needs more of a rework again. Then EXE is next. EXE is been starting to get more traction, which is weird. He seems to be way better now. He doesn't really get buffs or debuffs or anything, but honestly, I never really seen people really talk about EXE before it. EXE haters I've heard, but not much of lovers. But now I think it's a pretty cool character. I think people like him. He's really underrated. Well, he might be a little overrated, but he's pretty good. His trap placements are good. Both his abilities are really good. I think same thing with Whist here. Whist has both really good abilities. The freaking Gobble Bombs and the Frenzy mode are both really great abilities. Up to here, this is when the abilities just all of them start getting good for the most part. Yeah, Whist's got some good abilities. This is why he's right here. Fuwadi, he's a great guy. His Silly Rush is really great. And then his Aoni Vision just locates everyone on the map, so that's really good as well. Baldy, the tapes are good for finding people, and the notebooks are really helpful, especially if you're going against a controller player. They kind of almost can't do anything. They kind of if you keep continuously chasing a controller player as Baldy, and they stepped on a notebook, you basically almost got a free kill. I'd say, unless you lose them, like for example, if it's early on in the match, and you can't find them again, then they should have time to answer it. But they might still take damage. Uncle Samsonite, I think, is here. I don't think he's a terrible character. I think he's a really great character. But yeah, I really like Uncle Samsonite. I think he's a good dude. Oh yeah, I was him for Halloween this year. So yeah, then Inkfell right here. I think we've got a consensus. Now, if we're talking about when Inkfell first came out, I'd probably put him above the Forest King, but he's gotten debuffed a bit. And the Forest King, like he got debuffed too, right? I will admit that he got debuffed. I think some things were buffed. Inkfell in general was kind of just debuffed. I mean, there was a teeny bit buffs, but they weren't too good. I wouldn't say they're anything great. I think Inkfell is perfect right here. He could definitely change the future. The Forest King. third best character in the game, in my opinion. I think it could have been this if Niloticus didn't get a buff. Niloticus got a good buff. I say every hit you get 2 stamina back, and I think he's fast. I don't remember. But yeah, I think it's like this for right now. The Forest King could definitely get past Niloticus again. This is they usually battle, in my opinion, between the two. They're always changing for me. I feel like in some videos I have the Forest King number 2, and some videos I have Niloticus number 2. But I think right now Niloticus is number 2. So on to Niloticus. I think he's great. Both of his abilities are good. He kind of does rely on that mist, right? I do admit that. But like, yeah, it's okay. You know, like the Forest King's got broken abilities, but Niloticus, he's just really fast. I know he doesn't have that much stamina, but they got the stamina upgrade now. Like every time he hits, he gets stamina back, which is honestly really good. Now we got MX. This is my one and only diamond so far. Yeah, I feel like almost everyone in the community can agree on MX is the best character in the game. He's kind of unfair. Most people don't even like him. People call him Stenchex. So yeah, that's it.